And the paragraph section also we have many features which are useful there. And note that if you want to apply only on one paragraph, you don't need to select it. If only be your cursor there, it will be applied. But I will select my paragraphs there. And again, if you don't know the basics, I highly recommend you to watch the beginner course. We have alignment, left, center, right, and justified. And line spacing, paragraph spacing, non-ordered or bullets or numbering with multi-level list indentations. We have here increase indent or decrease indent. And we have sort, which I will mention later on about that. I shown in this video the invisible special characters to show, such as paragraph, spacing, and other characters like tab or so, and borders and paragraph shading. Let me select my paragraphs again. And if you want to access more features about paragraph, of course, we could select paragraph settings or just type in the Microsoft search paragraph settings. There it is. Click on that. And we have two tabs: indents and spacing, line and page break. And first tab, general section, we have alignment again, left, center, right, and justified. Outline level, which the outline level, it is about referencing and sections, which I will mention that in the future for better document organization and preparation. Indentation, left, right, we could add it, let's say 0.4 from left and maybe much more to be visible 2 inches from right. Okay, you see, there is the ruler. You could find out about the indentation. If you don't see the ruler, go to View tab and enable ruler. Let me go back to Home, Paragraph, and we have some special indentation. By default, it is none. We have first line. As you see, only the first line of each paragraph will apply indent, or opposite one, set hanging. The first line will remain and other lines of paragraph will have applied to indents. And of course, you could set the value of indentation. It's help you to make much more cleaner and legible documents. The mirror indents, it is for odd and even pages. For folding and printings, I will mention also later on. In the left side and right side, the result will be different, exactly mirrored, because in some types of documents, we need to print papers like book. We need to use a mirror. Spacing before each paragraph, spacing after each paragraph. As you see here, we have 8 points. If I set 0, there is no spacing. Again, I could add before or after, let's say 12 points. Now we have 12 point spacing between each paragraph. And if I set 0 and click once more, it will set auto and totally based on your template and font size will be adjusted, which it is not bad usually. And we have line spacing. The line spacing, it is spacing between each lines of paragraph. It is not about spacing between paragraphs. We have some preset like single, 1.5 lines, double. Check it out here, single, it is exact same space based on your font size, 1.5. Double. And of course, instead of these, you could set the value. Let's say 0.5. It is much less. And as you see, part of text, it is not even visible. The standard, it is 1, which it is exact standard spacing. You could set more, let's say 1 point, just as an example, 0.2. There it is. And we have an options here written, don't add space between paragraphs of the same style. If I apply that, because my paragraphs have same style, even if I increase the value, it won't affect it. You see, if I copy some paragraphs here, and let's say I change one of these paragraphs styles, let's change something very obvious, maybe this. And now I select the whole text there. You see, we have enabled this item. I could disable, okay, it will change. And I could enable, okay. Note that we don't have any space between the paragraphs with same style. And even if I increase the spacing, it is applied between these different paragraphs, but it didn't affect at all between these styles. And in some cases, instead of you have the check mark or unchecked, you have something combination. Let me show you what is it. Why it does happen? Because you didn't apply all selected content with same value. I applied do not set the spacing between the same paragraph style, but I did change this one on purpose. Now if I select and go to the paragraph settings, as you see, it is filled but with dash icon. That's mean they are not with same parameter. So I could check once to enable for all of them or disable, and click once more to bring back to default values. I think it is fine for these. Okay.